Welcome back, my friends. How Britain destroyed China with addiction, the Opium War. In the 18th century, Britain was at the height of its power. It had emerged victorious from numerous wars and had undergone the Industrial Revolution, becoming the world's strongest nation. The English storm quickly swept across nations and peoples, reaching India. Here, their eyes fell upon a hidden dragon at the edge of the world, China, the giant. The British military began its assault on China, but their campaigns were unsuccessful. So, they resorted to the dirtiest weapon of all, drugs. Opium, the terrifying weapon that ravaged heroes and peasants alike, was unleashed. China did not import anything from Britain, but the British purchased Chinese goods with silver. As a result, China's treasury was filled with money. At that time, King George III requested permission from the Chinese emperor to export British products to China, but the emperor refused, stating decisively, "The Celestial Empire produces enough goods on its own and does not need anything from barbarians." This angered the English, and the war, known as the Opium War, began, the dirtiest war on earth. Britain did not cease its attempts and deceived the Chinese mindset. They forced their East India Company, which was working with China at the time, to cultivate opium in the central and northern regions of India and export it to China as a means of payment. The first shipment of opium to China took place in 1781. Opium trade flourished in China, to the point where the amount of smuggled opium in 1 year reached 272 tons, drowning the Chinese people in opium. Chinese individuals sold their land, homes, wives, and children to obtain opium. China became alarmed by this devastating threat, and the Chinese emperor issued a decree banning opium imports and even held a grand ceremony to burn it. The First Opium War, 1840–1842, was declared by Britain to force China to open its doors to opium. China was a significant market and a source of cheap raw materials for Britain. The First Opium War lasted for 2 years, during which Britain occupied the Chinese city of Dinghai. This compelled the Chinese emperor to sign the Treaty of Nanjing in 1842. The treaty stipulated that China cede Hong Kong to Britain and pay compensation to the British for the expenses of the war. The Second Opium War. The Treaty of Nanjing did not achieve what Britain and the Western powers desired. Trade with China did not increase, and the opium ban remained in effect. Therefore, Britain and France decided to use force once again. They managed to occupy the port of Guangzhou and advanced towards Beijing. This led the Chinese emperor to sign the Treaty of Tientsin in 1858, granting Europe more privileges, including allowing the spread of Christianity throughout China. More humiliation followed. When China delayed ratifying the treaty, European forces, the Tianjin expedition, advanced towards Beijing and entered it in 1860.
Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like my video and subscribe my channel.